Cal Mandy Designs. It is December the 22nd, 2023, and it is Friday. All month long, I have been recording daily and then uploading a weekly vlog for y'all. This might be the last one. We'll see. It depends on if I want to go through New Year's or if I just want to go through Christmas. This might be the last one, and then we might go back to podcast. Who knows? I just do whatever floats my boat at the time. I have been working on 2 Advent projects. So the first one is a yarn swap that I've been doing with a buddy, and it was a 12-day swap. I opened it every other day all month long, and it is now piling up because I haven't been working on my project. That project is the Domino Star Stash Buster Afghan. Ooh, ah, so pretty. Okay, and this is the state that I am in. All of the stitches are live on a needle right now. They're very, very bunched up, but I am just using scraps everywhere, and it calls for a black main color to do all this line work with that you see. I'm using Honeycomb by Kimbers Cozy Creations, and then all of the scraps, all of them. If it's enough to make a point, I use it. All of them. They're beautiful. I don't know how big this is going to be when it's done, but I feel like it's going to be pretty big. So this is very exciting. I like where this is going, even if I have to pick up all these stitches all the time. Like, the pickup is spread out enough that I don't get annoyed. So it's so pretty. Okay, I have not actually worked on that in a while because it is all I can do to find time to work on the Southern Skeins project. So the calendar, I have 3 days left. Ooh, Christmas is almost here, huh? I have 3 days left of my Southern Skeins Advent calendar, and I have been making the Radvent cardigan. It has been very interesting to work on this pattern. It starts from a cuff and goes in. Like, that is just wild. I have already finished 1/2 of it. It's in another bag because I'm using a hoagie bag and it got too small. It holds about 1/2 of a sweater. So here is the 1/2 that I am currently working on, and this is where I have to put in my disclaimer. I opened day 25 of the Southern Skeins Advent. If you don't want to see it, I will see you in January, because I show it all the time throughout the video. I used it on day 1 as my cuff, and then it will also get used as everything that's dark gray. So the button band, ribbing, all that will be in the main color. I can't not show it. So if you're still here, that means that either you know what it is or you don't care. All right. Here, oh dear Lord, is where I am on the second sleeve. I just cast on these extra weird stitches for the body part. Oh, it's so pretty. And as you can tell, I didn't finish yesterday. What is that, like 3? Yep, I did three rounds. So I still have all of yesterday to do, plus today. It's Friday. Shouldn't be too bad. We have to go grocery shopping tonight because I didn't do it yesterday. So yeah, gotta go grocery shopping. We don't have any plans for Saturday, so I can just stay up and knit tonight. Yeah. Okay, let's open today's color, 22, and see what we have. It is called Bomb Pop. Is that the popsicle that's like red, white, and blue? Is that a Bomb Pop? I don't know what a Bomb Pop is, I don't think. Maybe I do know what a Bomb Pop is. It's red, white, and blue. Just a little bit of white, not too much. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I have another day. We're gonna put that up kind of high so maybe a kitty cat doesn't get it. All right, I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday. Of course, you're not gonna see this for a week, so I'm gonna go have a good Friday with a 4-day weekend coming up. Oh yes, I am so excited. I get Tuesday off, so let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. Good morning. It is Saturday the 23rd. It is about 3 in the afternoon. I just got my coffee and I want to open some yarn. I am hoping that I can just kind of sit and knit all day. I have no plans. My husband did threaten me with going for a walk in the daylight, and somebody just heard me say that. You can settle your ears back down. So yeah, no plans. I'm hoping to knit, and I wanted to go ahead and wind up yesterday's yarn because I didn't make it to yesterday's, and I wanted to wind up today's. But it's an odd day, and it is the last odd day, so I get to open this one from my buddy. It's the last one. So pretty. Oh. Okay, add that up here to the collection, and maybe I'll eventually get around to all of that. Southern Skeins, day 23. Ho, ho, ho. That sounds very red and white. Ooh, with a little bit of green. Oh, it's very Christmassy. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so I need to go wind this up and wind up yesterday's. Do some knitting. Hello and Merry Christmas Eve. It is 11:30 at night. We woke up and hit the ground running this morning. We went to my parents, which are 2 hours south of here. They live in central Louisiana. And yeah, it's 2 hours there for a 12:30 lunch. That is really early for us. We had to leave here by 10 and we did not leave the house by 10. So we were definitely running late. It was fine. So we had a good lunch and visit with all the family, and then we went back to my parents and opened a couple of presents. We got a vacuum cleaner. I know, it's like, you're an adult now, right? You're excited about a vacuum, but we got a vacuum. It's a nice one. My husband does the vacuuming, so he did all the research and he found a lightweight, quiet vacuum because I don't like the sound of a vacuum. And I think this one's going to be really good. It'll do carpet as well as hard floors. Yay! And they got me something else. It's a wine bottle opener. Y'all. It's so darn cute. Look at those ears. And he's got little teepees. Okay. Oops. I got the dog's attention with that one. Yeah, hi. And of course, Mom loaded me up with some food to the point that they had to let me borrow a cooler to come back. I always take a cooler with me. I had to bring a second cooler back. Oh my God. Let's see. So she grew broccoli for the first time this year and gave me, I lost count, I think it was like 7 quart bags of blanched and frozen broccoli, several bags of pink eye peas and zipper peas and sweet peppers. Yeah, and she went ahead and gave us our New Year cabbage. So on New Year Day, you're supposed to eat field peas and cabbage. Y'all, I'm going to put in a picture of my refrigerator. It's a top shelf cabbage because it's literally too big to go anywhere else in my refrigerator. It was 8.5 pounds of cabbage. So yeah, we have peas and cabbage covered for New Year's. I don't know if that's just a Southern thing or if people in other parts of the country do that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, on January the 1st, you are supposed to eat peas and cabbage to bring you wealth in the coming year. It's supposed to be kind of a poor man's meal, but it's very hearty and very filling and cheap. So, yeah, it is a New Year tradition that I've known all of my life. I did not like peas and cabbage as a kid, but I enjoy them now. So, yeah, we had a wonderful Christmas, and I have not opened my yarn yet today. Let's open the last one, day 24, which is Iris. We have some Louisiana irises out in our yard, and they're purple blue, like a purpley blue. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. So yeah, I have not done any knitting today, and I did not finish yesterday's knitting, so that's just gonna go right up here for safekeeping. Tomorrow my husband wanted to cook, so we were gonna have family over for Christmas Day here at the house. A few people are feeling under the weather, so we're gonna postpone it a week or two. And he wanted to cook anyways, so he's making us gumbo tomorrow. And it'll just be a nice quiet day at the house. But I think the battery to our vacuum is charging right now. And once it's charged, he's gonna vacuum, play with this new toy. I'm gonna knit, relax, maybe clean the house up a little bit, because things kind of exploded here. I forgot to run the dishwasher one night, as in I had it loaded with detergent, ran the hot water in the sink, walked away from the washer without hitting start. So I missed a night of running the dishwasher, and now there's a big pile up of dishes and a dog waiting at the door. But there's a big pile up of dishes because I didn't run it one night, and oh my god, I will talk to y'all later. Good morning and Merry Christmas. I just wanted to pop in, say hello. We have really no plans for the day. My husband's gonna make gumbo and we're gonna rest, relax, enjoy the holiday. Hi, good morning. It is Tuesday the 26th. I have been hard at work on my Radvent cardigan and it's ready for a try on. So yeah, it doesn't really look like much, does it? I have pinned the back of it together in the two places, and this is kind of what it looks like from the front. I am going to try it on so that if it's not wide enough, I can add more rows in the middle to make it a little wider. Hopefully it fits as is. I am going to wait on my husband so that I can try it on, because this feels like a two-man job. I feel quite confident I am going to get stuck in it once I get it on. I think I can get it on. I don't think I'll be able to get it back off. So I am going to wait for him, and I will have him take some footage of me wearing it so that you can see kind of what state it is in at the moment. And then I can start on all the ribbing. If it's correct, I can start ribbing. Yesterday was Christmas. It was really good. My husband made gumbo, which was so delicious. And clearly I was not really supposed to be in the kitchen yesterday. So he used chicken thighs, like whole chicken thighs, to make the gumbo with, and they cooked down in the soup for a while to actually break down and give all the flavor and everything, and then you pull them out and you debone them. Well, you don't want skin for any of that, really. So he pulled all the skins off, put them in a bowl in the fridge for me. And when the gumbo was almost finished, I went in the kitchen and made chicharrones, fried chicken skins. They're so good. And I mean, the skins would have gone in the trash otherwise. So fry them up and have some chicken skins. So good. Yeah, I was using one of the spider net scoops to fish them out of the fryer. And in the process of moving over to where I had the bowl, it dropped on my thumb. I dripped hot oil on my thumb. It burns. It still hurts today. Like washing my hands with hot water hurts. It does actually bend now. Last night it wouldn't bend beyond like this point. Yeah, so it's doing much better today. It just doesn't like when I wash my hands with hot water. The very last round that I went to fry up, I threw in a few more. I was feeling confident. I threw in a few more to the pot than I had been putting in at a time, and it had more water in it, so my oil bubbled over and I started a fire on our stove. I was very calm, very collective. I saw it about to boil over, so I grabbed the pot handle and moved it to the other side of the stove where there was no open flame, and only a little bit managed to actually spill over onto the burner and catch fire. And I'm just kind of staring at it, and my husband's like, turn the burner off. Turn the burner off. It's like, okay. Turn the burner off. And we just let it burn out. It was fine. It was a little fire. It was like this big. It was a little fire. It was perfectly fine. But clearly, I was not supposed to be in the kitchen on Christmas Day. Yeah, burned myself, and then separately burned my stove. So now I have a stove that I have to clean, but it's not that bad. I wiped up the majority of the mess. I just have to get in there and actually scrub it. I have the Barkeeper's Friend liquid. It's like it's not the Comet dry powder looking stuff. It's a liquid that you spray on, rub on, let it sit for a minute, and then you wipe it all off again. Great stuff. Cleans up the stove real well. So it shouldn't be that hard. It's just a matter of actually cleaning. But today we're gonna go to Lowe's and see if they have any Christmas lights on sale that we can add to the collection for next year. And I'm going to the Bath and Body Works sale because that started this morning. I am not one of those people that gets up at 8 a.m. to go to the sale. There's nothing I need that badly. If it's still there this afternoon when I go, great. If not, I will continue to live. It will be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. So that is our plans for today, and I gotta get this tried on. Okay, so it almost closes in the front. I have a lot of ribbing that has to get added to it, and it's mostly together. It's just pinned at the moment, but it is mostly together in the back. I think it's gonna fit. Okay, I have my two sleeves seamed together. You can see the seam, and I'm pretty sure that's because I did it backwards. I was supposed to leave a tail on this piece and use it to seam them together, but instead I left the tail on this one, which put it on the wrong side of the work. It was up here, and it should have been down here, and I didn't really care. So yeah, you can see it a little bit. It doesn't bother me. But that part is done. And yes, I'm using the cat as a table here. He doesn't mind. Do you mind? No. There's no face to be found. Oh, there you are. Hi, Smudgy. Oh, yes. My handsome boy. So yeah, I will do one more try on and then I can pick up for ribbing. Hey, it is Wednesday the 27th. I had to look over at the clock. Yeah, so I had to go back to work today, and that sucked. My husband's on vacation, which means that I left him at home, all nice and warm in bed, and I had to get up and go to work. So, did that, came home, had some dinner with him. We ate leftover gumbo, and then I went and sat in front of my computer for hours on end. And I did some graphic design work, some bookkeeping, printed out a couple of orders that had gotten placed. But I wanted to show y'all where I am on my Radvent cardigan. There we go, words. I am putting on the ribbing around the bottom of the sweater. So I haven't picked up the neckline yet, just the bottom of it. I did a lot though. Look at all that. So I'm about halfway through all the ribbing at this point. Yesterday, since my husband's on vacation, he said, "Don't worry, I'll do the laundry." He did all the laundry, y'all. Like, it was time for all of it. It was even sheets day. He washed all 3 sets of sheets, both loads of laundry. Like, he did all the laundry, and he let me sit and knit. Oh, it was fantastic. It is 11 o'clock now. Oh, like 11 p.m. You see right there. That's the dark outside. So, yeah, 11 p.m. I am just now sitting down in my recliner. I am going to do a little bit of knitting and try to remember to take that mail out to the mailbox that I just put together. But I'll get some knitting done and then go to bed. And Pepper's playing with her new toy. my goodness. Happy Hands Cranberry Spice. Ooh, double spice chai. This is one of my favorites. A tape measure. Oh my god. Bronze Shepherd Studios. It's a little reindeer. How cute. And the yarn. Ooh, it is so beautiful. With a variegated mini. Oh my god. This is, oh dear. Oh wow, it's a tonal mane with a variegated mini. I love it. That is so fun.